So I'm up at Airport Vortex in Sedona. And up on this little hill, if you ever come here, the main knoll that you go to, that's now got trail and stuff, is up here, and you can maybe see a couple of people up there. But right next to it, just literally 100 yards over here, is this one. Up here you'll have 20, 30 people, which are here to honor the space, which is beautiful. Mother Earth is so beautiful about offering every space. But if you want a private space, come over here, which is just to the north of the main vortex spot. The reason it's a vortex is because it's basically two saddles. It used to be called Saddle Rock. This right spot where I'm standing in about 30 feet here, it's called Saddle Rock. It's the saddle. Because if you look here, this is kind of a center place, right where I'm standing. And it goes down over here. You'd put one leg over there. And then obviously here, it goes down, and you put another leg over there. I'm standing right in the saddle. Here's the saddle horn, if you will. And here's the back of the saddle. And there's the two sides. The old ranch, that's just about 150 yards over there. Misty, if you ever watch this, that's where you stayed and we first met. Old Red Rock Ranch that used to own all this area. That's what it's called, Saddle Rock Ranch. John Wayne slept there. You know, the usual story. But the topic today is how does openness stay open? How does openness stay open, and how does that work? Here you can see, if you look behind me, people walking up to the organized trail with railings and stuff like that now. And I'm going out here because I love it. And I'll probably run into nobody here at all. There'll be 50 people over there. So feel this, you always have, Mother Nature always provides, whether you're in the middle of Central Park in New York or any city anywhere in the world, there's nooks and crannies where you can commune quietly with nature, beautifully. Still, absolutely still here. Now sometimes when I walk this path here, I inspire some people over there to go, hey, what's he doing? And they come over here. That's cool. Look at these rocks. So we just went out to a local restaurant that I like called Red's. And there was a young man there who's from Germany, and he's really exuberant, and you can just tell he's carrying the openness of being a visitor, tourist, so forth. He's bringing the openness with him. And there's a local guy who gives him hints on things to do, what to do, and stuff like that. And I was going to keep my mouth totally shut, but Joy started talking with him. But so, when you live here, this is literally like half a mile from the house. And I come up here and I can still feel new. I'm still open. But when you live here, your walls start collapsing for the vast majority of people. It's like what we call island fever. People move to Hawaii and they think, oh, it'll be paradise. And they last about a year and a half. And then they're like, it's too damn hot. I got to move up country in Maui, you know, all that stuff, right? We're never happy. Or the mosquitoes start biting you, or you get a new house, and there's scorpions, and it's just, that's Arizona stuff. There's rattlesnakes. We're never able to relax. So you move to paradise, like right here. It's paradise, man. Fucking people come from all over the world to go to the magic red rocks of Sedona. And then what happens? They wear it out fairly quickly. Not maybe as quickly as, hey, we stopped and got a picture of the Grand Canyon. We'd been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You didn't wear it out. You didn't use up the space. But we use it up, like in relationships. The reason we have the 7-year it is because we start using each other up. Most of that brand new romantic energy usually only lasts 7 years, if you're lucky. Nowadays, it's like 6 months, 7 months. Look at this ocotillo. Baby Ocotillo, it's been raining enough that he's decided to have a bunch of leaves. I'm touching him gently, and you'll see why, because there's serious spikes. So you touch them. If you touch everything slowly, you can even rub up against it, and it won't hurt you. If you grab it and try to hold it, it'll hurt you. These are my hiking shoes, by the way. Flip-flops. Everyone's like, should I get hiking boots? Yes, you should. Because you're going to fall over the edge right here. Or whatever, slip, or whatever placebo belief works for you. Flip-flops. Why? Because I've been doing this for 25 years. I don't want to tempt fate. Don't you listen, Mr. Cactus, because he'll go, really? Bring me your feet, right? You don't tempt fate. So openness, the question is, how do you stay open when you live in paradise? You do live in paradise. You don't have to live at Bell Rock and where we used to do the sacred medicine wheel and the deer that live up on top here that no one ever sees or hardly anybody. They come down in the evening sometimes. So you can put in an intention in yourself in your own morphic field. By the way, if I get cut off, it's my battery's starting to complain here a little bit. And I'll catch you later. But wherever you are, if you're open, the universe is open. Because these people up here on the knoll, over here, I'll try not to spin you guys too fast. Behind me, the people up on the knoll here, they're open a little bit because they're coming to Sedona and they're going to the vortex. So there's massive amount because they're open, because we're the regulators. We are the regulators. We decide when to be open, when not to be open. They're getting great experiences. Now some of them are going to come over here and they could actually have a fantastic spiritual experience. If you come out and visit, I'll show you how to get here. I'll tell you how to get up to this little place. Just lay on the rocks. I'm doing it because I'm detoxing stuff right now. So I'm going to go up and do it. And if it cuts out, catch you later. I'm doing the webcast again as usual, Sundays, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can attend live or just listen to the recording or do both, like a lot of people do. They find that listening about Wednesday or Thursday is helpful, so they get a double dose for the same price. Yeah. So if you're open, things stay open. If you open your camera shutter, the light comes in. If you close, you move to Sedona, you move to Hawaii, you move to Ibiza, you go to someplace, the Caribbean, you try to build your dream house. People out here last 2 years. They work their whole life, they come out to Sedona. Oh, I'm going to retire, it's so peaceful. A year and a half later, they're like divorced, angry, moving back to LA or New York. Or they keep a house out here. Smarter if they can't afford it. And with love, just pointing out. So learning to be open is what will keep things open around you. Joy and I were talking. I may be a little more interested in this than her or a little more ready for it. Permanent vacation. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, except everything to be. Isn't that what happens to every master? Isn't that what Eckhart Tolle does when he sits on the beach there in Vancouver? He's being. I'm assuming, unless he's part of Fight Club, maybe. Secretly, Eckhart Tolle and Fight Club. See? Pushing the boundaries again, Tobias. You shouldn't do that. Are we still on? I don't think so. I can't tell. All right. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. I can't tell. So much shade. So, your openness will reflect in the outer openness. You can move to Sedona and get closed up, or Hawaii, and be bitten by the mosquitoes, or fight with locals, or whatever. So the work has to happen as within, so without. You have to choose to be open, and then the universe rushes in, and you don't have to travel all the way to Sedona. Oh, it's fun. You don't have to go anywhere. That's what every story talks about. Acres of diamonds. It's all happening at the zoo. The zoo is you. It's all happening right here, right now. And then you use the outer as an adjunct, as a helper, as an assist, like I'm going to go do right now up on the knoll and wave at the people over at the other knoll and get them all curious, maybe not. Webcast Sunday, 10:30, tobiaslars.com. I recommend you start with the innerbodyawakening.com. Much love. I'm schizophrenic lately. I'm totally still purging stuff, and then I have moments of feeling really ecstatic, like my body's like air. Okay, ciao. For now, see if I can figure this out in the shade. There we go.